挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。 挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。 挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
こ 本人じゃ完璧です。
次は負けない。行くぜ。スピニング。挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。 覚悟しろ覚悟しろ覚悟しろロックダウン
完璧。行動してきた。
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
Hello, Fire. That was a nice little tennis match we just had.いつでも受けるよ。Hope you're doing well, Saya. Yeah, it's good that you had a fun Halloween. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. It's good holiday season for, work slowing down and stuff for a lot of people. Lots of vacations and stuff coming up for people. I'm not going anywhere as far as I know, but still time off to just relax and catch up on personal projects is always good. Oh god, somebody's lagging so hard. Oh, there it is. I think we gotta make the room. Alright. Yeah, we can start the round robin. It's mostly just so there's two things that stop that from happening. Oh. One is if we have a player in the room who doesn't respect that, because there's no way to actually enforce it in game. So if you have somebody who joins and doesn't expect the round robin, then it's basically over. The second way is if we don't have enough players, but I guess now we do. Hello, Yokita. If you feel like playing with this, absolutely feel free to join. We are doing round robin now, I guess. Or after this round, but the first person who drops loses, switches place with the spectator. Yeah, if we're going to start it now, then everybody's going to be on an A game to even lose last. So, you know, it becomes a... winning and losing becomes a competition. So you don't be the first one to fall out. Oh wow. Now this is luck.
スピニング決まったせいや行くぜ覚悟しろホールドや行くぜピンスピンリフラクションしろスピニング行くぜ覚悟しろ覚悟しろピンスピンバーストいい感じだせいや行くぜ覚悟しろホールドや行くぜ覚悟しろスピニング行くぜ覚悟しろ覚悟しろキリスピンバーストいっちゃうよどうしようか何しようかダブルミラーどうしようか何しようかスピンインパクト楽しくなっちゃうワクワクどうしようかダブルミラーどうしようか何しようかシンメトリーパワースピンインパクト楽しくなっちゃうワクワクどうしようかダブルミラーどうしようか何しようかゴールドシンメトリーパワーここいらないゴールド
That last minute counter. Hello, Thomas the Tank Engine. Nice name.
パルフェせいせいやホールドせいせいやおっと行くぜさあ急スピンリフレクション覚悟しろ覚悟しろ覚悟しろロックダウン行くぜさあスピン大丈夫ヒットのレスよ行くぜ覚悟しろ覚悟しろ
Okay.
2人でいれば最強なんだよ。
行くぜ。うわー覚悟しろ覚悟しろ。Tスピンバースト。
いっちゃうよ。
せいやっホールド。
どうしようか。ダブルミラーどうしようか。何しようか。シンメトリーパワー。LJ リュージョン。楽しくなっちゃう。
行くぜ。
ワクワクどうしようか。ダブルミラーワクワクどうしようか。これいいかな。シンメトリーパワーどうしようか。何しようか。LJ リュージョン楽しくなっちゃう。
せいやっ行くぜ。スピニング。
ダブルミラー二人でいれば最強なんだよ。
Hello, Angel of Diamonds. You're welcome to join too. We're doing a round robin thing. So whoever loses first, goes to be a spectator. And then we let the next spectator in because the users list is always in order. So, like the next person who loses, since C3 only spectates, it would be Shadowblade. Hello, Mr. Wannick. How are you? Oh, and that's fine, Angel. You don't have to join right now. But if you wanted to claim a spot, you would want to be a spectator. So that way, if your turn comes up when you're ready. Hello, Governor. You'd have to join as a spectator first, Ryan, because there's other people before you. But when your turn comes up, you'd be able to switch in. Alright, so the next one is Shadow. Shadow and Glaceon.
2人でいれば最強なんだよ。
No, trying to. Hang on. Also, you're right too. I never actually took the time to figure out how the heck this mod creator thing works for this. But even then, I don't have anything drawn for it anyway. It would be very awkward for me to make my own, just because I would have to voice it myself too. PNGs? Oh no, it's not that I can't draw it. It's just more like I haven't drawn anything. I would have to like dedicate time to that, and I'm just too lazy. Oh, just the Puyos. I mean, I guess, but. So it would be nice to see some tunes in this, wouldn't it? Just imagine Tune Boys in this. Okay, is Glaceon coming in? Yeah, okay. Now look at the users list. The users list is in order. The Puyos? I mean, honestly, I feel like there's nothing I could draw. Whoa. Well, it crashed. Let me bring that back up. Behold, the almighty underscore. Like, there's a lot of Puyo skins. Most of them are from the actual games. But, like, I don't think there's anything I could draw that's not different from, what they have already. I mean, it might look a little different in terms of the colors used, but the overall style. Like, the Yawn style, is, like, high-res pixel art, so, I mean, I'm not sure. It's very, yeah, I like this one too. I actually started to switch to this one recently, and the colors pop really nicely, so it's really easy to see. Oh god. Okay, so I think we need to mimic the room. Alright, V, Shadow, Glaceon. Alright, V. V, Glaceon. I don't see Shadow in the chat room. We'll see who joins first, I guess. So there's Shadow. Alright, and then somebody else can join. First one in the slot can have it, because the user list is back. Oops! The lag. Yeah. So now let's just do it based on a new user list, since we lost the order of the last one. This program is great, but also hilariously broken sometimes. It's not as hilariously broken as Oblivion, though. That's like probably the most broken game of all time. Actually, no, that would probably go to Skate 3.
スピン覚悟しろ覚悟しろターンオーバ
Yeah, I guess there are other butler games too. It's just Oblivion is so broken. It's such a meme even years later. But then again, I guess so is even iconic games like Pokemon Gen 1. That's hilariously broken. In fact, I think most of the speed runs out there, unless you're doing a glitchless run, which is impossible anyway, because there's always a glitch going on, they use them. Alright, so now, yeah, Bean's in. RPK would be next. Oh yeah, Paper Mario. I've seen that one guy, I think it was it Slizer or was his name? But he had like so many videos on, you know, doing X bricks Paper Mario. I remember like having a casual conversation bricks Paper Mario. It's just so funny. It's like baking a cake for 493 years breaks Paper Mario. Whoa! It is stalling time.
覚悟しろスピニング行くぜうわ覚悟しろ覚悟しろスピンリフレクションいい感じだせいや行くぜ覚悟しろホールドや行くぜうわ覚悟しろ
Mario Kart 64. I never played that one. The only one I tried, well, I actually tried two of them. One was the original SNES one, and it felt really stiff, but that was me coming off of Crash Team Racing, so that's probably why. Crash Team Racing had really perfect controls, like, it felt like I had full control over everything that was happening. Nothing felt too stiff, and I like the drift boosting. But, you know, that was because I came from Crash Team Racing. Super Mario Kart is jank. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame it. I think it was one of the earlier ones. But it's just, if you come from anything else after that and try to go back to it, it feels really stiff. Well, when I say stiff, I'm talking about stuff that's like, with Crash Team Racing, for example, you'll be drift boosting a lot. You never have to slow down to go around a corner, because you can just drift around it and still get a boost. But in Super Mario Kart, that was before such a thing was even a concept. So anytime there's a tight turn, you have to slow down. Otherwise, you're going to just skid off the track. Stalling time. Yeah, and honestly, I just got really used to the really nice controls in later games. At least Crash Team Racing. I also played Nitro Kart on the, no, it's Tag Team Racing, not Nitro Kart. I played Tag Team Racing on the PSP. That one felt clunkier, honestly, compared to Crash Team Racing. But it was still fun. I think it's because I really like the overworld part, where you can play as Crash and, like, explore and still do some platforming. And he's, like, invincible, like Wario Land 3, where you can just run into everything and still be okay. Yeah, Tekken Race is not bad. It definitely did feel a little bit more stiff compared to Crash Team Racing. But I don't know if it was made. I don't think it was made by the same people. Panel Depon, Pokemon Puzzle League. I mean, Pokemon Puzzle League is Panel Depon. Actually, did you know that I think it's a Game Boy Color version out there too, which is still Panel Depon, but you know, I never played it, but I'm aware it's a reskin. But you know what? I think that was some people's entry into the series, just like how my entry into Puyo. Puyo was, of course, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I didn't have Kirby's Avalanche. I didn't have the Super Nintendo, so I missed out on that. But I played it later through emulation and showed all you guys through my channel. I still find that game pretty hilarious though, because maybe. I mean, the thing is, though, Zumi, when you play Puyo enough like this, I don't have to think when I'm chaining. Like, it only seems harder because you have to do it in real time. But once it becomes muscle memory, you just do it. Like, you're just looking at the your pattern here. Like, I'm not looking at the next two colors too much. I mean, I sometimes peek if I have to see if I need to get into a fever soon or something. But for the most part, I'm just watching the pattern that I'm making. Like, it's a very pattern recognition based game, so as long as you can do that, you'll breeze through it. Something useful? Well, not necessarily. So, like, anything that's in my way, as you can see, I just kind of pop them. What you don't want to do is set off a chain that's too big to recover from. So, yeah, I guess you'll have to think about that. But, like, if I'm trying to build a chain like you saw, and I get colors that don't work, I just make a quick little one chain to get rid of them. Get them out of the way. you can see that now too. Like I'm gonna start building, but right here, for example, I didn't need those reds, so I just got rid of them. You want to be quick about it. Ah! Dang it. So, the way to distinguish between stuff you need and stuff you don't, well, there's two variables you need to be concerned with there, too. One is, are you under attack? Because if you are, the most important thing is finishing whatever you're building so that you can counter. But if you're not under attack, the question of, do I need this or not, is just based on whatever pattern you're going for, is it in your way? If it's not in your way, then you can use it. But if it is in your way, like you don't need the greens, then get rid of it. That's pretty much it. The pattern will tell you everything you need to know. So like, for example, I can actually explain as I do it this next round. I think somebody else just swapped out, so that's V. Who's next? Man, there's so many people over here. Alright, so, for example, my transition over here is going to be green. So, if I get something that's not green, like right now, I'll just put it off to the side over there. But now I need something that's not green to go on top of that green. So, red. But now I can't do anything with these blues, so you can see me getting rid of them over here. But it's the same thing here. I'm just going to keep going with the pattern until it works. So I need red on top. This is now in the way, because that moose is just dropped right there. So I'm going to do this. But yeah, I just need something else there. It could be blue or, I mean, red or green. But here... Oh, Jesus. Ah, that was probably a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. Yeah, it's based on, so it's always context sensitive, based on whatever you're trying to do. But since my trigger was green, I needed something that wasn't green on top. So if I keep getting green, but just get rid of the extra green. Yeah, it's really gonna just be training your eyes, you know. As you keep doing it over and over again, like, you gotta keep doing it over, like, math. I know people don't like math, but, you know, in homework, you would do a bunch of problems that drill the formula into you. It's the same thing here. You just keep training your eye on the patterns, and as you keep doing it over and over again, your eye will be able to just recognize it without even having to think about it. You'll just do it as you keep building the same pattern. Now, I still wouldn't consider myself a professional, because I get destroyed in ranked matches. But, you know, this is just something that can help you get faster, like your speed. This is building on your speed and your ability to chain, period. And then from there, you'll just have to figure out how to fight the higher class players. Yeah, quick chop is on, but that's because I put it on when I made it the room. Like, it's not on by default. I'm just not using it because it slows me down, honestly. I make a lot more mistakes. My human error. So I just choose not to use it. Oh. Off by a second. Oh, and the reason why we play with 3 colors zoom is to try and minimize the RNG impact, because it's really annoying when you lose, not because you had a lack of skill, but because you just never got a color you needed in time. So we use 3 colors to try and minimize that as much as possible. Now obviously you can still get color starvation, but it's just less likely. I don't, because it negates the skill aspect. Like, you can build a perfect chain, but you lose because green didn't come up in 12 pieces. Yeah, that's the reason why we play with 3. So it's more skill-based than less RNG-based. Like, there's still some RNG with 3 colors. It doesn't go away. It just reduces it. And that's the reason why I didn't try to get the world record again on Mean Bean Machine. Mine got beaten. I wasn't even trying to get it the first time, but like the reason why I got it is because it took a lot of re-records, just trying to do my own personal challenge of the 40 seconds or less thing. But trying to do it again, like, nah, I don't want to deal with that much RNG. It's entirely luck-based. the thing is, you're already having to work with RNG just to build in the first place, and knowing when to discard colors. But the thing is, like, because you're getting assaulted with so many, like, red and greens, for example, but never blue, that can be your death sentence. It wasn't that you had a lack of skill, it's just the game said no. That's why it's frustrating. Not there. I wouldn't say that, because, like, you can do the same perfectly, but because you never got green, you still lose. That's not a lack of skill. There's no way you can know what color the game is going to choose to starve you, you know? It only happens when you get there. You know, next time it could be green. It just never comes in like 14 pieces, and you're just like, what the heck? And then you lose. I think that's why Tetris has the better RNG zoom, because Tetris is set up in a way where you're guaranteed to get at least one of each piece within 7 pieces. You'll never have to go longer than that to get a specific piece. But Puyo has nothing of the sort, so like you can literally go 12 plus pieces without ever seeing a certain color. Oh, well, that's a crash. So in Fever, that's how you can use it to your advantage. Like, you can build around it in Fever. Like, hey, I'll always keep a cluster of 3 available somewhere so that I can always try to get in Fever. But when you're not in Fever mode, that becomes less feasible. Because if you're constantly keeping openings like that, you're also creating what are they called? Bleeding, I guess? Where you start having more chances for your chain to mess itself up. Because you have keeping so many clusters of 3 available just in case, it ends up becoming a detriment to you later. And it won't work in Sue anyway. Even if you get like a 1 chain, like a 1 color chain, you're gonna still have nuisance drop on you outside of Fever.
溢れてるアシットアシットラピスラズリ気持ちいいダメだ
Oh, you're talking about harassment. So that's one strategy, but the thing is, that's also one of those double-edged swords. So you can do that. You're setting up harassment. But if it fails, if it fails to actually do what you wanted it to do, you'll leave yourself vulnerable to a counterattack, being overpowered. That's why it's a gamble. There's a chance your harassment will work and they'll lose, but there's also a chance that you'll just not even interrupt their building and they'll just set up a bigger chain than yours. And in Sue Gamble, you're already at the mercy of RNG, is what we were just talking about, with the colors. Harassment's one thing, but even if you get a successful harassment, you could still not get the next treasure piece in 12 pieces, because the RNG is so bad. That's one of the reasons why I always hated Sue. I like that Fever's a chance to try to correct the RNG. Hey, we didn't give you a piece you needed, but you can still get a chance to come back. It's actually kind of funny. I think that Sega made Fever mode to be a little bit newbie friendly, but what they actually ended up doing was creating a more complex mode than Sue. It's got so many more complexities going on, timing and getting in Fever in the first place, trying to make sure you keep enough to get you in there, but extending the chain that drops, because, all that stuff. They made it way more complex than they thought. It's kind of like how Pokemon, they introduced abilities in Gen 3, and abilities are simple, and in terms of implementation. Some Pokemon can do a thing sometimes, but because there's so many of them and there's so many combinations, they ended up making the competitive way more complex than they thought they would have, and thus we are where we are now. Before abilities, all the teams are pretty much the same. Well, that's because there was also no physical special split back then, but Yeah, I'm not saying you don't need skill to work with what you have. It's just more so, it's annoying because the RNG just also negates it at the same time. It takes skill to work with it, but the RNG can just say no, and then you lose. So that's why we try to reduce it as much as possible. Now, 3 colors still doesn't get the job done fully, but it just helps a little bit. I just wish it was more like Tetris. Honestly, Tetris has the perfect RNG. And in fact, it's even become a mastery at this point. Like, everybody knows how the RNG works, and you're guaranteed to get a piece within 7 pieces, so... why can't Puyo have that? It can't be that hard. Yeah, exactly. I think that's why I like Puyo and Tetris overall. Like, RNG aside, it's just you and the board. So, like, there's T-spins and all that in Tetris, but in terms of accessibility, Grandma can pick up and play Puyo and Tetris. The games are not hard to understand, but they are hard to master. So that's why it's called easy to learn, difficult to master. Anybody can pick up and play your game, but it's going to take practice to master it. Hello, Ice. Well, even in Tetris, Zoom, that's not necessarily true. Like, it's 4 wide is true right now in the official games, but if you look at the like the popular fan-made games, like say Tetris or something like that, they balance that out better because they know that 4 wide's pretty overpowered, so they reduce its power. But if 4 wide itself wasn't so overpowered, you see a mix of everything. T-spin triples, T-spin doubles, Tetrises. Like, it's all about maximizing how much resource you're using in the same amount of time when facing against higher tier players. Just look at any of the Tetris videos. You'll see what I mean. Also, hello, Ice and Daniel. I think, so I had lost first, that's why I'm out here, but yeah. Yeah, it's Sega's fault for making 4 wide so overpowered. It's not Sega. I meant to say like just a Tetris company. But if they reduced its power, then the meta would naturally shift because you would have to use better things and also a small amount of resources, but also time. But when it is more balanced, you'll see everything: triples, doubles, Tetrises, T-spin triples, T-spin doubles. The main thing is, you basically need to become a robot if you want to be good at Tetris, though. See, I think that's why I like Puyo a little bit better, is because it's not that fast. Like, it's pretty fast, but it's not that fast. You have a chance to breathe. Whereas Tetris, if you make a mistake while moving at lightning speed, it's probably going to be your death sentence. So... But we could probably get Orangey to build that robot. The Tetris bot. Oh, maybe he already did. It's Zetris, the AI. Have you seen these Zetris AI videos? That AI that plays Tetris is so strong, even the top level players are struggling against it. Well, even if you did use Quick Drop Ice, the difference between Quick Drop and Puyo and Quick Drop and Tetris is that in Puyo there's still a delay between each piece. Like, Quick Drop makes it take down instantly, but then you have the animation of the Puyo switching and wobbling. There's no such thing in Tetris. The moment the piece locks down in Tetris from hard drop, the next one comes out immediately. So that's why it's much faster paced than Puyo. And that's why there's always a disadvantage with Puyo versus Tetris. Because in Puyo versus Tetris, that's the same thing is true for the timing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said the Quick Drop is different from Puyo versus Tetris, because Tetris doesn't have any like wiggling animations when you click on the blocks. It actually be kind of fun though, honestly, Jim. I would like to try that. The thing is though, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna have Puyo be that fast-paced, I think you should always have the opportunity to use a piece. So like, instead of you use a piece and a nuisance falls instantly, like in Suit, it should have continuous offsetting, like in Fever, until you put on the piece that you cannot use anything with. Because that way, at that speed, it'll help reduce more of the RNG. Because, the RNG is kind of ridiculous, and it's like the end-all be-all. What, infinite offsetting? Well, I don't think so, actually. Well, it depends on the mode, actually, now that I think about it. So in some modes, in Puyo Tetris at least, you have infinite offsetting. But by default, you don't. Like, even if you set off, like, even if you use a T-spin, for example, if that T-spin wasn't enough to get rid of all the nuisance over you in Puyo Tetris, you take the damage immediately. But the thing is, the difference is, Tetris, the nuisance doesn't get in the way. That's the big stark difference with Puyo. Like in Puyo, it drops down and blocks your chain. But in Tetris, you still have plenty of opportunities to use whatever you had before you got hit by the stuff, the extra lines. In fact, you can even use the lines. So like that's the other thing that Tetris has over Puyo, is that the garbage is also a weapon. Yeah, I've done that before. So like, I got a nuisance to drop at just the right position for me to trigger my chain. Or, you can also see pro players. Like some pro players will build in such a way that they can take the 5 rows of garbage and trigger their chain from the top. You can do that too, it's just really hard. I don't think I've ever built that way, so, but it's possible. I can explain that easy into a more relatable way to Danny. Think of it this way. That kind of building strategy is the same as taking a punch to the face on purpose so that you can grab their arm and then retaliate, like counterattack, while their arm's on you. That's what the equivalent of that building strategy is. Taking a punch just to use it. No, Zumi, I'm actually glad you did. I always like interacting with the chat, so come by more often. Alright, so who's joining in next? Krizzed. Oh no, Josh. Okay.
Disaster. D-spin reflection.
No, it didn't crash. It's just lagging.
Once the round finishes, it'll catch back up. Oh no, actually for them, maybe it did mess up. Oh no, never mind, never mind. Oh wait, is YouTube? I think the YouTube chat might be frozen. No, I think it's YouTube. Okay. Wow. We gotta get Danny, Orange to fix it, Danny. He probably broke it. I mean, well, I guess it's not software. That's me. So I guess he's gonna tell me to fix it. But I'll tell him he's gotta fix the hardware first. We'll just have a back and forth battle. Alright, so Priest is next. Get in the box. I'm just imagining like Danny Orgy would have like a carded style box where it's bigger on the inside, and that's where his actual like tinkering lab is. That's where he builds all his robots. Hey, that's an idea for you if you want to use it. Since he's in an apartment, he can only have so much extra space, so maybe that's where he put it all to have a big old working area. 'There's another one? Why are there so many? That was barely visible, like he can't even see it. Alright, now the next one in. Let me just go ahead and jump in. The lag.
決まった次こそは
Alright. Getting back in now. So we'll see what happens. Thanks, Mr. Wayne. Let's see if I can make you proud. We'll see. Anything can happen. Oh, what? I just got in. Take two, Danny. I see that it actually wiped out the room, but still got crashed, so. Big gamble just crashed. Yeah. When you see that pause like that. Okay. Again? Okay, we're making a new room. That is way too finicky. No, it's not the PC specs. It's just the code of it's the code of this software. There's probably some memory leak somewhere or something for it to be crashing so much. It's a battle over who loses first. Alright, so Beanie's next. Oh no, I have 40 gigs of RAM in Minecraft. Like I said, it's not your PC problem. It's a problem with the software. It doesn't handle loading resources correctly, so eventually it's going to crash. It's not because of a lack of memory, but just rather the way it handles memory is incorrect.
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
All right. There we go. What was that?
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
Hello, Yoshi. Well, a lot of chaos, a lot of crashing. Puyo versus 2 being Puyo versus 2.
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。スピンリフ ション覚悟しろ覚悟しろ覚悟しろ
愛らしいよっ
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
Alright, yeah, I'll stop here for tonight, because I need dinner. But, let's see, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see what happens for the rest of this match. Of course, Mr. Win. Gotta have some fun pizza next time for Orange's sake. Otherwise, he's gonna be very salty about it. Yeah, it's over. Alright. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night.